Well, all right. I'm in room 410, and if you come in the back entrance from the pool area, then you can avoid going in the lobby altogether. Just take the elevator straight up to this floor.
Fine. Room 410, Pine Bluff Lodge. I'll see you shortly. Goodbye.
Well, I saw the light go out on your phone, so I figured you were through talking with Rita. Is everything all right?
Everything's fine. I'm leaving.
Alan, I was really hoping that we'd be able to work for a few more hours.
Well, I've got some things to do.
I see. Well, what time will you begin in the morning?
Well, I'm not sure of that right now. I'll be here when I get here. Oh, when you talk to Andy, you tell him he's not going to get away with padding our bill for the cocktail party the way he gets away with everything else. I've had it with him.
Pine Bluff Lodge, room 410.
Listen, I don't want you to try and talk. I just want you to know how great it made me feel when your mom told me that you wanted to see me.
Yeah, I heard that you were here all night and all day, too.
Yeah. I told you I'd always be here if you needed me, remember?
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna be fine now. Listen, if you just follow Dr. Jackson and Dr. Brady's orders, you'll be out of here in time to graduate. Throw yourself a big birthday party beginning of next month.
I don't really see how I can graduate with the exams only a few weeks away.
Well, you'll just have to trust me to find a way to take care of that. I know that that hasn't always been an easy thing for you to do, Morgan, but I promise you won't regret it this time.
Kelly, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I have to ask you to leave now.
Oh, okay, Dr. Jackson. Now, look, I just want you to concentrate on getting well, okay?
Okay.
And I promise you that everything is going to work out the way you want it this time. Bye, Morgan.
I cannot see how we're going to push through the deal with Miles Jocelyn. This board meeting,
Not especially when Ross is in control of Amanda Stark and he's backing Alan at every turn.
Well, Daddy, I never said it would be easy, but we have to find our trump card and play it. Now, we have to get Joe to find out who this woman was that Alan was involved with. Because I know he would rather do anything than have that knowledge made public and that woman's name exposed.
Darling, Alan has been involved with hundreds of women in his life. I don't think he's ever been faithful to one of his wives.
No, I don't either, but for some reason, Hope's different. Or maybe it's because of Mike Bauer. You know how intimidated Alan is by Mike Bauer.
That's true.
So all we have to do is coax Joe along, make sure he finds out who this woman is, and then we can squelch the deal with Lewis Oil. Get Alan to go ahead with Jocelyn.
Oh, that's something to be hoped for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Geez, I'm sorry about the interruption.
What's the matter? Problems?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It's just my service gave this number out to a prospective client who may need my services later on down the line.
Oh, well, that's nice. Lucrative, I hope.
Well, actually, it is peanuts. You see, some wealthy dame who is staying down there at the Pine Bluff Inn had some jewelry stolen, and she doesn't know whether she wants to do anything about it.
Well, that seems odd, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, all I know is that she absolutely refuses to allow the local police to get involved, but she did give the hotel manager the name of her insurance company. And so he immediately checked it out. And that's the sort of investigative work that I do for this insurance company, so they called me and put me on standby. Well, it's just really not that important to talk about, but, well, where were we?
And now, the award-winning Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Ivory. There's a pure, natural kind of clean when you lather up with Ivory. And by Tide. Women who count on cleaning put their trust in Tide.
I wish you could have been there to see Kelly's face when Mrs. Richards told him Morgan wanted to see him. Am I boring you?
What?
I said, am I boring you?
Oh, no, I'm just puzzled about something.
What's up?
Dr. McIntyre asked me to write Nola in at the end of her schedule today. I know I'm not supposed to talk about her professional appointments, but Nola Reardon and Dr. McIntyre?
I'll tell you something, Katie. If Nola's going to see Sarah as a therapist, I think it's the best thing that could happen. Maybe she's finally realizing how mixed up she is and what a compulsive liar she's become.
Maybe. I just hope it's not more trouble for Floyd.
Well, I thought Floyd was out of trouble once he moved out of the Reardon boarding house.
No, he's still not over her. I know it. I mean, every time he looks at her, he gets this weird expression on his face.
You know, I think you might just have hit on something. I was down in the cafeteria before, and Dr. McIntyre came by to talk to Nola, and Floyd didn't take his eyes off him once.
You see?
And he's been acting so weird around Dr. McIntyre, too.
Yeah.
Wonder what it's all about.
I don't know. I wish I knew. But I'm probably better off not knowing.
Hello, you two.
Hi, Kelly.
Hi. How is Morgan doing?
Well, I only got to be with her for a few minutes, and I'm afraid I did most of the talking. But Dr. Jackson and Dr. Brady both feel very optimistic about her condition.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah.
I'd say your condition's improved, too. I haven't seen you this cheerful in weeks.
Well, just, you know, seeing Morgan and knowing she's going to make it, it's about the biggest step I've had since everything went kind of crazy for me last fall.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Hi.
Hi.
So listen, is it true you got a chance to talk to Morgan?
Yeah, I sure did.
Oh, that's great. I was just a little surprised, though, she wanted to talk to you first instead of, well, you know, me or Trudy, since we're so close.
Well, I can't explain that one for you, Nola.
Yeah, I guess
I could probably answer it if you'd like to hear my explanation, Nola.
Oh, no, that's okay. You're probably busy. Listen, Kelly, can I talk to you privately?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. So listen, Mom has been begging me to ask you for dinner. So how about tonight?
Well, I'd really like to, but I'm afraid I can't.
How come?
Well, I have some personal things to take care of.
Well, can't you put him off? You can put him off. I'm sure Mom.
No.
I mean, Mom's going to be very disappointed.
Well, no,
sure.
no, I really can't. I can't put him off.
Well, what is it? Something social or work or other? What is it? What is it?
No, I'm going to stay here at the hospital, and I'm going to study here until I know Morgan's asleep or until I know she's been moved out of IC into a regular room.
Well, I really think that's a little foolish, Kelly, because, I mean, her mother is going to be here, and she's going to have friends. I mean,
Well, I'm a friend of hers now, too, and I want to be here for her. Now, we can make dinner some other night. I'm sure your mom will understand.
Well, I just think it's foolish. I mean, she's, going to be very disappointed. She's been talking for weeks about
Kelly,
this.
I'm glad I ran into you. I know.
Hi.
Listen, I'm going to be home late tonight. I went over to Vanessa's and have that dinner that I missed last night.
Great. Have a good time.
I'm certainly going to try.
So listen, that means the house is going to be almost vacant. I mean, I'd love to come over for a swim. I'll cook you dinner, too. Really nice. You get steaks and everything.
Nola, I just explained to you that I want to be here for Morgan tonight. Didn't you understand anything I just said?
Well, of course I did. But I just think it's foolish. I mean, it's just really foolish, Kelly. Honestly.
Yeah, Katie, it looks okay to me. Go ahead and post it.
Good, thank you. Oh, and thank you for the lovely afternoon I spent yesterday over at your pool. With Ben and Eve were there. It was so beautiful out there.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. You know, my mother called up Hope earlier at her place, and she was told that Hope was at my house. So she called her there and found out that Hope and Andy have been relaxing by the pool all afternoon. I'm really glad that somebody's enjoying it.
Andy was there all afternoon?
That's what my mother said.
Well, I wonder how he managed to get away from the restaurant. He usually assumes it's going to collapse if he's not there to hold it up.
Well, I don't know, Katie, but I'm glad he did. Hope can really use someone to talk to these days.
You know, I was checking my schedule in Mrs. Tynan's office, and I noticed that Rita's going to be back at work day after tomorrow. Bet she's sorry to see her vacation end.
Come in, Mr. Lawson.
Thank you. Mrs. Bauer, I'm still very distressed about this entire affair. The idea that a theft such as this should happen in my hotel with one of my own employees involved is simply horrendous. I mean it. Simply horrendous. However, I've done some preliminary groundwork with your insurance company in Springfield, should you decide that you want to tell them about the theft, and I would suggest that you get in touch with them as soon as possible.
Well, I have been thinking about it, but I haven't really reached a definite decision yet.
I see. Well, now, they've assured me that the investigation will be completely private, and we don't have to drag the police into it so long as Celia Gibbons returns the necklace to their investigator. After that, of course, it's entirely up to you whether or not you wish to prosecute.
Oh, I'm not interested in prosecuting. All I want is the necklace back and no publicity about it.
Well, yes, I can understand that. It would simply advertise the fact that you have such a necklace and might invite other people to try to do the same thing.
Exactly.
However, I wrote down the name of the man and the number that I spoke to at your insurance company, and I would advise that you get in touch with them before they close the office for the day.
Well, I want to wait until I've spoken with a friend of mine I contacted, and then whatever he advises me to do is what I'll do.
I see. Well, now, that, of course, is your decision. Oh, I do hope that all this excitement has not made it impossible for you to join us at our private dinner party this evening.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Lawson, but with everything that's happened today, I really don't think I'm going to be able to be there. It's really been very nerve-wracking for me.
I can understand that. I certainly do understand it. I want to tell you, however, that your entire hotel bill has been taken care of. Now, it's just our way of apologizing for this unfortunate incident. And, Mrs. Bauer, I really would appreciate it tremendously if you wouldn't tell this story to your friends in Springfield. I mean, quite frankly, we don't want the inn to get a bad reputation.
I have no intention of telling anyone about this. Rest assured of that. I don't want this to become public knowledge any more than you do. And thank you for your kindness.
Believe me, it has been a privilege. If there's anything else I can do for you...
I'll let you know.
Good. You know, I really am going to miss you at that dinner party this evening. If there is any change in your plans...
Thank you. I'm afraid there's no chance of that.
I understand. Good afternoon.
Listen, how about, why don't we have a glass of wine before we take off, huh?
Okay. It's in the kitchen. Do you want to get it?
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi, Eve, it's Rita.
Rita, 2 phone calls in one day. What is this?
Well, I got some bad news. My necklace has been stolen.
What? Oh, Rita, how could this happen?
I gave it to the maid to take down and put in the hotel safe, and she just walked off with it and just kept right on going.
I don't believe this is terrible. What, did they find her yet?
I don't know. I just talked to the insurance company, and they said they'd run a very confidential investigation, but I didn't really tell them to go ahead with it yet.
Why not? What are you waiting for?
Well, I just called Alan and told him about it, and he's on his way up here.
If you think that I'm going to be intimidated by threats or let them keep Amanda from getting her divorce from Ben, you are sadly mistaken. Amanda wants that divorce. More to the point, she's entitled to it. Now, look, the important thing that you have to remember in this, Derek, is that Amanda's decision to divorce Ben predates her current depression by, several weeks.
Ross, you're minimizing her current mental state. I think that any doctor who examined her would see it as a deep disturbance, not a current depression, and my client is prepared to demand that she submit to a psychiatric examination if necessary.
Yes, well, I do wish that you would warn your client that his selfish tactics only make things worse for Amanda.
It isn't selfish, Ross. Ben is being very reasonable in my view. All he's asking is that you hold up on divorce proceedings until Amanda's gotten the help she needs and can see things more rationally. After that, he's perfectly willing to do whatever she decides.
All right, now, look, I'm sorry, but I have to ask myself the question whether or not you are concurring with Ben's point of view simply to get even with Amanda.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Amanda firing you and hiring me again.
Don't be ridiculous, Ross. One has nothing to do with the other. If you must know, I was simply uncomfortable handling such large sums of money and so much power for a woman who wasn't fully in control of her faculties.
Derek, come off it. Now, that's absolute nonsense. Amanda is in perfect control. She's totally competent.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Hello? Oh, yes, Mike. Well, I don't think there should be any problem.
I can't afford to antagonize Ben at this point. Because if he brings in a doctor for an opinion, my power of attorney could be challenged.
I'll take care of it. Sorry. So, are you going to push Ben into bringing in a psychiatrist to see Amanda and give us a professional opinion? Or are you going to be reasonable about it?
All right. I want you to have your way on this, Derek, for the moment. But the only reason that I am conceding is that I'm afraid. I'm afraid of what Amanda will do when she finds out that Ben is trying to prove that she's mentally incompetent. But don't fool yourself, because I know damn well what's at the bottom of this, and it's Ben McFerrin who does not want to give up his claim to Amanda's estate.
You couldn't be more wrong about that, Ross.
That is a highly debatable point. Nonetheless, I will not push divorce proceedings.
Good. Thank you. Now, if you don't mind, Andy Norris is waiting outside to keep an appointment with me.
Yes, of course. I want you to remember one thing, though, Derek. I am personally going to see to it that Amanda rids herself of Ben McFerrin once and for all so she can get on with her life.
Okay, Nola, I have all the preliminary information that I need for your file, so why don't you start telling me what was bothering you so much about Kelly?
Well, I'm a little nervous. You know, I haven't ever had a therapy session before, but I've seen them in movies, though. Lady in the Dark. Did you ever see that with Ray Milland and Ginger Rogers?
Well, I think you'll find that this is nothing like the movies. Oh. Okay. Nola, what I should say at the outset is that complete honesty is really very important.
Oh, that'll be easy for me. It's just that, well, I'd hate to think that anything that I said in here, you know, was seen or heard by anybody. I mean, it's so personal.
Oh, well, you don't have to worry about that. I mean, I do take notes, but they're kept in my file, and the file is locked, and we have the best security that's made now to protect them.
Yeah. Well, I guess the thing that really is bothering me, though, is that Katie is your assistant, and a lot of what I have to talk about is, well, it's about Floyd.
I see. Well, I trust Katie completely, but if it'll make you feel any better, I do have another file that only I have access to, and we could keep your notes in there.
Oh, that makes me feel a lot better, yeah.
Good, okay. Well, now that we've solved that problem, why don't you just start wherever you'd like to?
Well, should I sit or stand or...
Just be comfortable.
Be comfortable, okay. Okay. Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess, though, it started when when Floyd and Kelly were both living at the boarding house, and well, Kelly and I became very attracted to each other, and right or wrong, we became lovers and have been ever since.
We will continue with part 2 of The Guiding Light in a moment. The Guiding Light. This portion is presented by Duncan Hines Cookie Mix for cookies with the warm and delicious taste of homemade. And by High Point Decaffeinated Coffee with the hearty, robust flavor to decaffeinate the ones you love.
And both Trudy and Nola have been asking when they can see you.
You know, I don't really feel up to seeing anybody quite yet. But I know I'm gonna have to face Tim before too long.
Miss Morgan, maybe you should wait until you're feeling a bit stronger. Right?
No, I can't. I said some things to him that I really want to explain. I'll feel a lot better when I explain everything, you know. Because I know what it's like when you feel feelings and you just don't understand why they can't be returned.
I know, darling. Now, look, you should try to rest. I'm going to leave the hospital in a little while, but I'll check back regularly and make sure you're all right. Now, if you need anything, you let me know and I'll come straight back.
I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I'm just a little bit tired. You must be tired, too. You've been here all night and all day. You should get some rest. I'm sorry for causing so much worry.
Morgan, you talk as though this were your fault.
You know, I was really thinking after Kelly left, maybe my life is just jinxed.
That's not true. Darling, one day you're going to know real happiness, and then all these bad times will seem like they never really happened. Right?
Want me to stay with you until you drift off? No, I'd feel better if I knew you were home getting some rest. And give my love to Maggie and Amanda.
I will, darling. Sleep well.
What, Mother? Would you please tell Nola and Trudy that I might feel good enough to see them tomorrow. I don't want to hurt their feelings. They've been such good friends.
I'll tell them.
Well, I'm not saying that Kelly made any promises to me. It's just that, well, he was honest about trying to get over these feelings that he had for some other girl.
And how often were your sexual encounters?
About 3 or 4 times a week when he was living at the boarding house, and then, well, it's been the same ever since, but that's not my problem. The problem is I know Floyd still cares a lot about me, and, well, that's the reason I asked him to move out of the boarding house, because I just couldn't be a hypocrite or see him hurt, you know, when he found out the truth.
Well, the truth is generally easier in the long run, no matter how much it hurts at first. Can you describe your feelings for Kelly?
Yeah. Oh, Dr. McIntyre. I really love him a lot. And underneath it all, I know he loves me, too. It's just that he keeps talking about being confused about this other girl that he was involved with last summer.
Kelly, I understand your feelings about Morgan, but these next few weeks before final exams are vitally important, too.
Oh, yeah, I know, and I'm going to be doing a lot of studying here tonight. I can eat in the cafeteria. Just I want to be around, you know, in case Morgan needs anything. Oh, Miss Rich is going to go try to take care of Amanda, and I don't know, I just think someone ought to be here.
Kelly, when are you finally going to break down and tell her exactly how you feel about it?
Never. If I did that, we'd never even be able to be friends again.
I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't think you're ever going to have complete peace of mind until you've been honest with her and she's given you an honest response. And you know, no one can hate you for loving them.
Well, if you put it that way, I don't know, maybe after she's completely well, I'll sit down and have a talk with her.
Oh, hello, Ed.
Hi, Jennifer.
I just had another visit with Morgan. She's doing very well.
But you must be exhausted. May I offer you a ride home?
Oh, thank you if it's not too inconvenient for you.
No, not at all. It'll be my pleasure. I just have to sign up.
Thank you.
Listen, I'll call you tonight if there's any change at all with reporting.
All right. Kelly, you're going to stay here late again tonight?
Just until I'm sure she's asleep and I've gotten the latest report from Dr. Jackson and Dr. Brady.
Kelly, it's so wonderful to know you care so much.
I couldn't change that if I tried.
This is Richard's house, Morgan, and when can I see her?
Oh, she's very eager to see you and Trudy. Maybe sometime tomorrow. She'll be up to it.
Oh, great. Has she seen Tim yet?
No, but she'll see him as soon as possible. Actually, I've tried to discourage it. I think it might be a little emotional for her.
Oh, I agree, but, you know, it's hard to discourage someone who's so much in love as Morgan is.
I can't thank you enough for driving all the way up here to help me. It's really very nice of you.
Well, it helps just to see you looking so lovely. And being so glad to see me.
Oh, I am glad to see you. You have to know that.
You know, being here with you in a place that we've never been together reminds me of the evening that I arrived at the villa and you were on the patio all alone.
Listen, Derek, I hired you as a lawyer and a financial advisor, not to be my conscience. I've lived a lifetime without anybody ever telling me how to spend my money. I'm not going to start by being dictated to now.
The difference now is that you're running a business, and that imposes certain inescapable obligations, Andy. You've got
a payroll to meet, loans to repay, bills to take care of. You cannot be this cavalier about it. I can assure you that none of the people who helped me with that large loan have even broached the subject of my having to pay them back.
Fine. You're very fortunate to have friends that have unlimited capital, as well as unlimited patience. But let me remind you that you've already gone through most of that loan, and you still haven't put the copper lantern in the black the way you said you were going to. Now, what happens when your friends start asking for payments and you don't have it to give to them?
You're like some old woman. Worry, worry, nag, nag.
Well, it strikes me that you could profit from worrying a little bit yourself. I'm going to level with you, Andy. If you don't start taking some of the advice you're paying me to give you, I'm going to have no choice but to tell you to find somebody else. I don't want to be there to take the blame when the ship goes down, and it's dangerously close to foundering right now.
Oh, come on, Derek. Don't be so dramatic. You want to take it like a joke? Why don't you just get somebody else right now? Hey, come on, Derek. Really, calm down. I'm just trying to lighten up the atmosphere, that's all. Look, I promise you I'll be very careful from now on. I just don't like to be nagged.
How do you propose to handle some of these outstanding accounts that are already overdue?
Well, if I have to, I'll float another loan. Look, and I already have a little nest egg tucked aside that I've been saving for a rainy day.
I wish that I could make you see what a dangerous precedent you're setting by borrowing money, not paying it back, and then borrowing more. One of these days, it will ruin you.
Okay,
well, nobody ever became solvent.
Okay, Derek, I got your point, and I promise you I will be a good boy from now on. Come on, let's change the subject. Hey, what's happening with my divorce?
Well, I'm afraid you're going to run into some trouble there, too. I had to call your wife in Beverly Hills to find out the name of her attorney. She insisted on knowing more of the details, and when I told her, she got hysterical on the phone and said that she wouldn't go through with it until you faced her honestly and told her that you wanted to divorce her.
Where does she come off making that kind of a demand? She was probably drunk or high when you talked to her. But I promise you one thing, Derek. She is going to live to regret the day that she forces me to see her.
I noticed the look on your face when Ed mentioned that Hope and Andy spent some time at the pool. You seemed kind of upset.
Really? I can't seem to get past feeling jealous over all this attention he's paying to Hope.
Oh, come on, Katie. That's nothing to be upset about.
Swell. How am I supposed to change it?
Well, if it really does bother you that much, then I think you should see Andy and talk with him about it.
It wouldn't do any good.
Look, every now and then Derek feels a little uncomfortable about my feelings for Kelly, and whenever that happens, we just sit down and talk it out.
Look, Hillary, I realize that that is the best way of dealing with a situation like this, but it's impossible with Andy.
Why?
Oh.
Why?
Because you know how he blows up. It turns into a big, ugly argument. I don't want to have to deal with that again. I love him too much to walk into that kind of situation again, and besides, I'm running the risk of the physical abuse, like the last time. If he really feels threatened, I don't want to deal with it.
Well, if you're really scared about that, I don't think very much of your relationship.
Oh, Hillary, he's just hot-tempered, okay?
Well, then he'd better learn to control it, for both your sakes.
Oh, Katie, Hillary.
Hi.
Is Justin around?
No, he's in recovery with the patient right now.
All right. How long is he going to be, do you know?
Probably about an hour or so.
Okay, now when he's free, would you tell him I'll be at the bar at the Copper Lantern waiting for him?
Oh, sure. I'll make a note, leave it in this box.
Good, thank you.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm going to have to put you in here, but all the tables in the other room are all booked up.
No, this is fine. This is great.
Sure?
Yeah.
Barbara, that's wonderful, though. You must be doing a great business. Well, as we seem to be. Knock on wood.
Well, I tell you, I guess we shouldn't have made a reservation, but this is sort of a spur of the moment idea, so.
Well, I'm glad you did. I mean, after all, we can always find a table for good friends, you know? So what can I get you to drink?
I think we'll have a bottle of the best champagne you have in the house.
The best champagne coming up.
Thank you.
What's the occasion?
What's the occasion? Well, we have our trip to Chicago, Laney and Carter's wedding. An adult approach to finding out where we stand with each other. I mean, if that's not enough cause for celebration, I don't know what is.
It is still scotch on the rocks with a splash of water, isn't it?
Yes, that's it. Very few habits in my life have changed since the last time I saw you.
Well, I like things to stay the same. Might not be very progressive, but it's nice and comfortable.
Thank you.
Go.
Aren't you joining me?
Oh, yes, I never let a guest drink alone.
It's lovely up here. Have you been enjoying your stay?
Very much.
It's a long way from Jamaica, of course.
In a great many ways.
Especially this robbery. I just am so afraid of all this getting into the papers. The girl who took it was right outside of Springfield.
Yes, so you told me. You know, I've been thinking about it. And I think the safest way to handle it is through your insurance company. I'm sure they'll send out a private investigator who can at least try and intimidate the woman into giving it back rather than facing arrest and prosecution. The alternative is to just forget about it, and I'll have Sims make a duplicate for you.
Oh, Alan, I can't allow you to do that. No, besides, I'd rather have the one you gave me. It's very special and has incredible memories for me.
Well, here's two special memories we both share.
I'll call the insurance man back then in the morning. I spoke to him earlier, but I didn't know that much about it, so I didn't want to make a decision until after you'd gotten here.
It's nice to see you again, Ed.
You too. Joe.
Hello, Ed. I'm so glad you're here. This is
Well.
for you. Something very special. A fruit juice cocktail.
Well, it looks just fantastic. Thank you for remembering.
Oh, remembering is what I do best.
How are you this evening, sir?
I'm fine, Ed. No, really, I'm just fine. You'll excuse me, I'm just about to see Joe to the door.
Oh, are you leaving already?
Yeah, I was just going when you rang the doorbell. Good night, Vanessa.
Good night, Joe.
Good night.
Joe, I want you to find out the identity of that lady that Alan was having the affair with in Jamaica. Now, I don't care how much it costs.
Well, I'll do my best, Joe. I have the feeling that the identity of this lady lies in those two necklaces that Alan bought from Sims Jewelers. Within a week of each other.
Yeah. Speaking of which, when Vanessa and I were in Jamaica with Ross, we went over and we saw Hope, and she was there with her father, and she was holding a diamond and ruby necklace, and she seemed very upset.
Well, that is very interesting. Because baubles like that usually make a woman happy, now, don't they?
Precisely. All right, now, I know you're going to do a good job for us, yeah?
Okay, good night.
Good night. Well, I suppose you two are wondering how long you're going to have to put up with my company. No, don't worry. I shall be leaving as soon as I finish my drink.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I thought you'd be joining us for dinner.
Edward, you're a master of diplomacy. But, as I always say, 3 is a crowd.
Oh, you're so original, Daddy.
Try to be.
Ed, I have a surprise for you.
Oh?
Yes, I cooked dinner tonight with my own 2 dainty hands.
Well, I'm impressed.
You should be. It's a first for us.
No, it isn't, Daddy. Remember, I told you. I bought a cookbook, and I tried to fix Ross breakfast one morning, and it was a complete disaster, just like everything else in our relationship.
But now you be sure and say hello to Lainey when you see her.
Oh, we will certainly do that.
You know, from the sound of things, I think there's going to be a wedding in your family, too. At least if Katie gets her way.
Oh, well, I couldn't be happier about that. I think it would be the world of good for Andrew. I guess I'd like to see him, I don't know, settled and happy more than anything else. Well, now you enjoy your dinner.
Okay, thanks a lot, Barbara.
Hello, Ross.
Hello, Barbara.
Did you come here for dinner tonight?
I'm not really sure. I'm going to have a drink at the bar and wait for Justin. If he shows up, we may have dinner.
Oh, we let you know.
Hi, Ross. Hi, Mom.
Andy?
Darling, well, you look wonderful. You look so rested. Taking a day off and spending it with Hope. I agreed with you.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes, of course.
Hello.
Hi.
What time's your flight leave?
9:30. We thought we'd come by here for some dinner first.
Well, have a good flight.
Ross, you meet with Derek today?
Yes, I did. Evie, I'll see you tomorrow, Chicago.
Right.
I want to talk to him for a few minutes.
No, really, please, don't cause any trouble.
Don't worry. Ross.
Yes.
It's a couple of things I'd like to clarify with you, then we don't have to talk about them ever again, all right?
What's that?
Well, I trust that Derek made my feelings clear on the subject of the divorce. Hey, I'm talking to you. You know, I'm going to have Jennifer keep an eye on you, because I wouldn't put it past you to take advantage of Amanda's condition right now.
Is that all, Ben?
No, that's not all. I understand that you've asked Eve out to dinner in Chicago.
Uh-huh.
That's her choice. I can't do anything about that. But if you ever do anything to hurt her, you're going to have to answer to me.
Ben, what are you trying to do? Keep both women on tap? Eve for comfort, Amanda for money? Are you...
I'm checking out for the day, Katie. I want to spend some time with Tim, and Adam's going to meet me in his room.
I understand Tim is being released tomorrow.
Yes, that's what they're saying.
That's a pretty incredible recovery.
Yeah. Well, Tim has some other wounds that I think are going to be slower to heal. But, well, I hope he's learned a final lesson. So, good night.
Good night, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Fine, Kelly.
Are you sure?
I'm just worried about Tim, that's all.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to have a talk with him, you know, kind of clear the air. Maybe before he checks out. Oh, and also I ran into Nola, and she told me that she had a talk with you, and it helped her a lot.
Yes. Well, good night. I guess I'll take the stairs down to Tim's room.
Good night. Listen, if anybody wants me, I'll be in the ICU lounge studying.
Oh, we're just getting ready to leave.
Yeah, I could leave a note with the night desk. How's that?
Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Night.
Derek's coming by to pick me up, but he's dependably late as a rule. If you beg me, I might just come up and visit you while I wait for lunch.
Sure, I'd be glad to have the company.
Kelly, I wanted you to know we're going to move Morgan later on tonight to a private room on this floor.
Really? That's great. Listen, do you think I could look in on her? I've got some setting to do, but I'd like to see her before that.
Well, she is asleep right now, but if you promise not to wake her up, I think it's permissible.
Oh, thanks, sir.
Well, why don't you head on back, and I'll wait here till the relief shows up.
Oh, great. Thank you, Hillary.
Sure. Have a good time tonight.
Oh, thanks. I've decided I'm not even going to bring up the subject of Hope or Andy's afternoon at Ed's pool. In fact, I think I'll just keep my mouth shut until he decides to tell me all by himself. That should put my jealousy to rest once and for all.
I hope it works.
Thanks.
Try to have a good time.
Now, Kelly remembered. Just a few seconds, right?
Yeah, right. Thanks.
Kelly. Never really cared. Tim. He was always there for me. I have to be honest with Tim.
Well,
everything looks lovely, Vanessa.
I hope that includes the hostess.
Oh, it particularly includes the hostess. I'm really very touched that you took all the time and trouble to go shopping and cooking for me.
I have to protect our completely honest relationship and tell you that I did not do the shopping, nor did I do the planning of the menu. I wouldn't know how. My secretary did that for me, but the cooking is mine.
I appreciate your candor. And I hope that we will always be as honest with each other.
I'll do my best. As a matter of fact, if I were to be completely honest now, I'd say that I really want you to kiss me.
Well, I don't want to discourage you so early on.
Then to top it all off, I found Hope and Andy lounging around Ed's pool. Nearly drove me crazy. Can't stand the fact that they spend so much time together now.
Oh, I think you're being foolish, Alan. How could anyone who's ever known you ever give Andy Norris a second thought?
Thank you for the compliment, but Hope would rather turn to anyone than to turn to me now. You know, if we could turn those evergreens into palm trees, and the mountains into the horizon over the Caribbean, and the lovely mountain air into balmy tropical breezes, I could almost believe that we were in our villa.
Yes, I've thought that same thought so many nights when I stood out here alone.
I've never felt more alone in my life than I have today.
This has been The Guiding Light. Fashions provided by Lily Rubin Salon South Southwest, Louis Purses, and Barney's.